see a team from the Pac-12, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Trojans' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early, and we're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams. We get to find out really quickly who's legit.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play, 15 yards on that one, and a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Finds a man on the left. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. Miller will go to the air. He's got it on the move. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it, and that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Trojans offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, if there is an old warhorse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
That's a great point. No substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. Those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting.
Picked off! What a play to set him up!
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Miller wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. Gets it out fast. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And the Trojans in a good spot here with second and short. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Got his man in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Trojans are on the move. Red pass, it's complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Man, that is how you bring the wood. Great job by the defense. He only gets a yard, and he makes him pay for it with a nice physical tackle.
He wants to throw it again. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Hudson. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with him. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And a really nice setup here to take a shot if they want. 3 receivers to the right. Miller will go to the air. Fires to the middle. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his target down the middle. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lyons. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Running the red zone, it's Jordan. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. There he goes. Pass to 10. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you his speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Add those stats, young fella.
Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Second down coming up. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Makes the grab. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Trojans moving quickly to the line. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot with the quarterback and throwing the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Wants to throw again. He's going to take off. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Trojans are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. And you saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got his man quickly. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Now this offense is back on the field. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run.
Breaks into the open. Lowers those pads. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. That's That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone. They did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little...
Makes the catch and gets the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Mayava. Quick strike complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. They're not only ready to fight on, they're ready to deliver knockout punches with plays like that.
Yeah, they typically...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. On target to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the back. It's complete on the right side. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And it's caught for the touchdown.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. They go to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Line is set on third down. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Makes the grab down the middle. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Just keep slinging it. Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And it's just got to be nice to have a running back that can make big-time plays with his feet. First down, second down, third down right here. His opportunity, he gets the football, makes a huge gain. He makes this offense go, and it makes it so easy to be a play caller.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Off the play fake on first down. And to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And the extra point is good. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't hang on across the middle on first down, and maybe he was worried about the shot he was going to take. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to kick it away.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Jordan. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. To the air, it's Mayava. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark it down. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's 1st down. Give to the running back. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Play-action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy pass and catch.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Mayava. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he reels it in inside the 30.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Basic connection. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing.
Touchdown, USC! Quick strike through the air for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Wide open downfield. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Flips it out on the screen. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Hudson. They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Finds his tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. They just keep firing, trying to get behind the defense. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
Nice execution by the offense on third down, understanding what they had to do to get the first down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Hauls it in. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense.
Touchdown, Trojans! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taken him some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he's got it in the end zone.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Gives it on the option. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Lyons. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal!
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Off play action on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Here's a heat. And he just flat missed it. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. To throw, it's Mayava. Snagged out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Trojans want to move quickly. To the air on second down. Lost one deep down the right side. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start this drive going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
Pulls it in. It's Brown. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He unleashes a long one. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He might want another play. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Finds his man. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. He wants a big play here late. He won it. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. They'll go to the air. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the fourth. They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That last completion sets him up on second down. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle, it's Brown.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Offense in an empty set. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone. He tried to force that football.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. To the air on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 9. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
And what an inopportune moment to throw that INT. They're barely holding on to a lead here late in the game, and that's a situation, David, as a quarterback, where you've got to be so good with your decision-making and ball security. That mistake could really cost his team.
And this defense, that is just what they need. Man, you're down late in the football game, and now you get a chance to give your offense the football to go possibly take the lead in this game. Great job by this defense when they needed it the most.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, it's Mayava. On the move, he fires. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
This defense right now is not only fighting an offense with a lot of confidence, but they're fighting against momentum too. Remember, they had a big lead earlier in this game. Now it's been reduced to just one possession, so they've got to make some big plays here on pass defense. They've got to be able to cover.
Direct snap. It's Jordan. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to throw on first down. And the trick play, and it won't work. The defense all over him before he can even turn the ball loose. They're lucky to hang on to the football. How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.